Morning guys, how are you all today? It is 20 past 6 in the morning. I'm on my way to the gym. I've got training from 7 till 8 and yeah, I'm feeling kind of knackered. Last night Jade and I went out on a bike ride. It was fairly late, it was about 7 o'clock in the evening, but we thought, you know, let's go out and crack out a few miles on the bicycles. So that's what we did, and we had a really productive cycling journey as well, because I pushed Jade so hard, and she kind of really put her guts into it and pushed as hard as she could. And I think that really will kind of help her out in her overall general fitness. And it's when you push yourself really hard and you know it hurts and you feel like you can't go any further, that's when you're really sort of dropping the pounds and burning the calories. So really proud of her. But as we got back last night, I had the most severe stitch literally just as I arrived back, and I went to kind of get off my bike, and I've got like bicycle clip things on my pedals, and I just didn't take one of them out in time and fell from a standing position straight onto the concrete floor, and I've like kind of cut up my knee and my elbow and sort of got a few bruises, whacked my head on the floor. So at my age, a ripe old age of 35, it's not really a good kind of age to be falling around off bicycles, hitting your head on a concrete floor and whatnot. But it is what it is, I suppose. So I'm in a little bit of pain this morning. I feel a little bit kind of more tired than usual. And now I've got to go to Maidstone to do my jiu-jitsu training session, and obviously a lot of that is kind of on your hands and knees rolling around, so I feel like I'm going to be in quite a bit of pain this morning whilst I'm banging around all these kind of additional bruises and stuff that I've got. So a big thank you to all of you who sent in your ideas yesterday for the gaming room. Some of them were peculiar, to say the least, and some of them were really good. The most overwhelmingly popular idea was to put lots of lighting in the room, and I definitely will be doing that. There'll be lots of like, you know, LED lights behind the TV, that kind of thing, just to make it look a little bit more funky. And I'm going to do a couple of other little surprise things in there as well that I'll have to wait until it's done to show you. And also there was the idea of a little mini fridge, which I thought was a really good idea, especially for the kids. You can put some little, you know, juices in there, and maybe some sweets, chocolate, stuff like that. So I think that's a really good idea. I really liked that idea, and I'm definitely going to go with that one as well and get a little tiny little fridge in there, because that'll sort of make them feel all grown up and whatnot. They've got their own little fridge, so that's really cool. And a couple of people said you should get rid of the gym, and a couple of people even said that there's no point in having the gym, which was retarded, because I use that gym like every other day. I use it for bench press, and I sort of kneel on it to do leg raising. I do loads and loads of stuff around the that little bench, and it doesn't take up any room. And like I said about a million times in the video yesterday, that room is a lot bigger than it looks on the camera of the iPhone 5S. If I had a wide angle lens, that room would look huge, so bear that in mind. Most people said get bean bags instead of the chairs, but then a lot of people said those chairs you've got look really nice and comfortable, so keep them. And they are actually very nice chairs, very comfortable. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do about that yet. I think my mum and dad want to take those chairs to their place in France when that's done, so I think it will probably be a question of getting some bean bags. And some people linked me to some sort of like little gaming bean bags which look quite cool, so I think bean bags is a good idea, because they can just pick them up and throw them out of the way if they want to play on the Xbox Connect or maybe the Wii or something like that requires a bit more space. So I think bean bags will probably be a good option for that. One person wrote, I don't think it's a good idea doing it in the same room as a gym with children. They're 10 years old, come on man, Jesus Christ, they're quite safe around a few weights. And yeah, that was about it really. There was also a lot of people who said put loads of pictures and stuff up on the wall, which is a good idea. I'll definitely be doing that as well. And oh, someone rung me again. So yeah, that's it with the gaming room. I'll obviously let you know on my progress with that. And this evening I'm going back to the gym again. I've got training at 7 o'clock, Muay Thai training over in Eltham, South London. So I've also got a whole bunch of work going on today. So it's a busy day, and my training schedule and regimen is just getting more and more severe, and my diet kicks back in today after the weekend as well. Had a really nice meal last night. I put it up on Instagram, some steak, some asparagus and broccoli. Nice sort of evening meal for dieting purposes, no carbs really. And in fact, on that subject, I'm really quite pleased with myself at the moment, because I've really put a lot of effort into dropping this weight that I've put on because of injury, and also because of this thyroid problem that I've had that's made me put on loads of weight. And I've lost quite a lot of weight. I've put on quite a lot of size in terms of muscle bulk, which doesn't really help in the weight size, the weight side of things, because obviously it makes you heavier, so it's a bit off-putting when you get on the scales. But I've lost over 2 inches on my waist in the last couple of months, and in total I've lost 1.5 stone, which is nearly 20 pounds. So I'm really chuffed with the amount of willpower I've had, the amount of kind of dedication I've had, and just how much effort I've put into it. And my body shape is coming back to how it used to be, and I'm getting down to the sort of size and weight that I want it to be as well. I've put on a bit too much bulk. I didn't really want to put on as much bulk as I had, but still I can't complain. I'm just chuffed. I'm just kind of pleased with myself as to how much dedication I've put into it really. So just finished training, as you can probably tell. Absolutely exhausted, but I found a little thing with my jiu-jitsu instructor. He's absolutely incredible at jiu-jitsu, like phenomenal athlete, and just really knows his stuff with jiu-jitsu. So he can just submit you time after time after time after time. But today I found a little weakness, and that is he's really ticklish. So when he was getting me in certain positions, I was just tickling him. And you know, like when you get tickled, you lose all strength. He like had to let go, so I was getting out of it. So because I was getting him like that, not getting him, but getting him off of me like that, he kept getting me with some really nasty stuff as payback. So yeah, it was a really good training session. Absolutely exhausted, but did in the region of about 25 minutes non-stop jiu-jitsu sparring, which is fantastic. It shows that my conditioning and cardio is getting significantly better. So really chuffed with this morning's training session. It's lunchtime, bit of Ultimate Fighter, and my favourite lunch, fish fingers and baked beans. So my day has come to an end. It's actually quite early in the afternoon, but got so much stuff going on this afternoon, this evening, that I'm just not going to have time to kind of finish up the vlog. So anyway, guys, that is it from me. I've been thinking about the gaming room quite a lot today. I got some pretty cool ideas, so I'm hoping to bring that to you guys pretty soon. In fact, I've actually got 2 things that will be coming in to go in the gaming room that are pretty goddamn cool, and I've sort of tied all that up today. So very cool, and I think that some of you guys are going to enjoy my progress. Anyway, have a great one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.